your priorities for Fresno City College?
Okay, priorities this year. It's always to ensure that our students have the best possible education and services. That's always been my priority. Students have to come first, that we're providing the best possible education and services that we possibly can. Because students, it's not only growing an institution, but it's retaining students, helping students to meet their goals. And whether that be transfer or a career and technical education program, whatever it is, we want to help students achieve their goals. I'd like to see an increase in transfer because I think a lot of students want to transfer to other institutions. I want to make sure that we have a pathway to that. I'd like to ensure that our honors programs is meeting the needs of the students in the honors program, but it's basically all about students. That's why I'm here.
So last semester, the student government had a problem reaching out to the actual students. How do you think this semester student government should reach out to students?
You know, I have not met with them, so I'm not sure I can answer that question, but I think, again, it's communicating what they're doing. Just letting people know whether they have a column in the Rampage or some other way to let the web page to let students know what's going on.
And I want to follow up on that. What are some consequences if a student government does not reach out to the student body?
Consequences where people are not informed, and then people don't go out and vote. And it's important that we have a strong elected student bodies, student government. One of the things that we're going to be looking at is what do we do about now having a third college, and do we continue to have one student represent all three colleges or one per college? I don't know that that's been resolved, but unless you're communicating that, people don't realize that. That's if you end up with one student representing all three colleges, and some multi-college districts have one person elected from all of the colleges, that's a very strong voice that you could have.
My name is Haley, and I'm a journalism student. What are some of your most important plans to better our college experience?
Well, now that we have 5 more custodians, that's important. I mean, it really is. A dirty college, nobody wants to be there. But I met with them. I had lunch with the day custodians, and I had dinner with the night custodians. And I said, you know, your contribution and you're a part of this institution, because an effective learning environment is a clean learning environment. If you walk into a classroom and there's garbage everywhere, you're going to look at that. Nobody wants that. So part of the educational experience is everything that we do. And it's ensuring that we have facilities that are pleasing, that are clean, that are current. We want to make sure that we have computer labs that have the current software. We want to make sure that the tutoring lab, actually, I think it needs to be expanded. I think it's too small. I was so surprised when I walked in there my first day back. I was like, oh my God, this hasn't changed. So I'd like to expand the writing lab and expand the tutoring lab, because students are learning that using those services really does help. And our studies have shown that students who take advantage of those supplemental instruction activities really do benefit from that.
Thank you.
Okay, sure.